All right, let's take a proper look at this presentation first. The model is sitting inside a clear display case, and it already feels like a little collector piece before it even comes out. I love when packaging doesn't just protect the car, but actually frames it like a miniature exhibit. The card art and the layout behind it add a lot to the first impression. It's that before the unboxing moment where you slow down and just take it in. You can already spot the silhouette through the case, and that wagon shape with AMG attitude is impossible to miss. What I'm checking here is the overall condition and how everything is seated inside. Clean edges, neat alignment, and that satisfying display-ready look. This kind of setup is perfect if you like keeping models protected, but today we're going further. We're getting hands-on. Now the clear cover comes off, and instantly it feels more personal. With no plastic between the camera and the model, the details start popping more. The paint reads differently, the reflections look sharper, and you can finally appreciate the stance without that extra layer. The car is still mounted on its base, and I actually like this stage because it lets you study the model safely. It's that halfway point where it's technically still displayed, but you're already seeing it like a proper 1/64 piece, not a sealed product. Time to free it from the base. This is always the moment where the model officially becomes part of the collection. No longer a packaged item, but a piece you can handle, photograph, and place in scenes. I'm taking it slow here because one slip can mark the base or the finish. And here it is, off the base. That first full look is always satisfying. The proportions on a performance wagon are tricky because it has to feel long and practical, but still aggressive. This one carries that AMG vibe really well, especially with the way it sits and how the body lines flow. Let's go in close now, because this is where a model earns its place. First, I'm checking how the wheels spin. It's a small thing, but it adds so much to the handling and the realism when you roll it. Smooth rotation is always a good sign. Now focus on the wheels themselves. The design is sharp, and those red brake calipers add a perfect punch of color against the silver body. Details like that make the casting feel intentional, not generic. It's the kind of contrast that keeps your eye coming back. Now I'm moving to the front end, because this is where AMG character usually lives. The grille, the headlight shapes, the bumper lines, all of that needs to feel sharp at 1/64, otherwise the whole model looks soft. Here, the front has a strong presence. Top view time. And I love this angle, because you can judge the roofline and the overall symmetry. Wagons look amazing from above when the proportions are right, and here the shape feels balanced. The surfaces catch the light nicely without looking flat. Quick rolling test, because this is always the fun part. There's something satisfying about seeing a clean casting move smoothly, even just a little. It also tells you if the stance is too low or if anything rubs, and it gives a better sense of how the wheels sit in the arches. Now we're placing it into the scene with other models, and this is where scale really hits. Next to other 1/64 cars, you can judge the size, the height, and the overall presence. The silver finish also reads differently in a diorama. It looks more real-world under ambient light. Let's roll it out and reposition it for another angle. Small movements like this help show the stance and the proportions in a more natural way. Like the car is actually navigating the space, not just being placed for a photo. It adds life to the model without needing anything dramatic.